All right, what's going on, everybody? So I know it's been a while since I've actually made a video. This one I'm actually doing after my surgery, about about 3 weeks after my surgery. Um, the F1 Super video that I released is I actually recorded that before my surgery. I just wasn't able to edit it real quick and upload it. But yeah, so to continue on with the Hangar levels. This is in Hangar level 3, which is the Mirage M3. I currently have mine at a level 17. And I can probably just go ahead and bump it up to 20. It shouldn't take very much to get it there. But I have prioritized other aircrafts to get there first. But let's take a look at some of the stats. So real quick, for the Mirage M3, the hangar points required to get it is 1700. And the hangar points to get to the F100 Super Sabre in the previous video is only 500 hangar points required. So if you're not familiar with what hangar points are, it's these right here. So the lower hangars you are, the easier it is to progress through the game. But of course, the further you get, like right now, I'm at hangar level 19, trying to get to 20, and I'm only about 30,000 away from it. But it has taken some time, partially because of the fact that I've been kind of inactive for a couple of weeks due to the surgery. And then you do have to have requirements also as well. Like this one, you have to have already purchased 2 jets out of the hangar, which in my case was the Gripen, and there was another jet that I purchased. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, it was the Su-47, I believe. Yeah, the Su-47. I purchased that one, and then of course through the black market event, I got my Gripen, which is actually one of my jets that I'm going to be planning on getting to 20. But I'm not in a hurry for it. The one I am in a hurry to get to 20 is actually going to be, where is it at? The A4 Skyhawk. Now with this one, I have already got all the universal parts. So now all I got to do is just purchase the upgrades. And at level 10, with me currently having 1,185 universal parts, it took 18,045 additional parts to get it to that level 20. So the only thing I need to do is just go through and purchase it to bump it up to that level 20 mark. And please excuse my voice. It still hasn't came back fully. So if you would just bear with me with it. And I do still have a pretty nasty cough that came after the surgery. I'll be talking about it more whenever I do my live stream. Thinking about doing my first live stream. Actually, I'm thinking about doing it this Thursday, which would be on the 12th of February, from 8 to, well, starting at 8, and I'm not sure how long I'll be able to go for. It may not be my typical 2-hour live stream. It may only be about an hour or 45 minutes, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm going to play it by ear. But I do feel a little bit better being able to talk, play, and stuff like that. When I start to laugh, that's when the cough comes out. But that's regardless of the fact. So let's get back to this. So the Mirage M3. I have 621 trophies right now, level 1 gold. And so the special ability, I currently have it at level 2, which is the rocket booster. So it gives you the acceleration of 45, I think it's miles a second, and acceleration of 150 or plus 150 miles per second. Uses per life is 3. Greatly increases speed over 4-second duration. Does not consume fuel, so that's a bonus. The passive is the kinetic boost, so gain bonuses to cannon and missile speed. The faster you're flying, cannon's speed increase up to an additional 80 miles a second, and missile speeds increase up to an additional 80 miles per second. Please correct me if I'm wrong about the M/S. I think it's miles per second. I have mine set to miles instead of kilometers. So please correct me if I'm wrong on that. Uh, One mod that I have on this one is the Daredevil turning. Um, a lot of my jets, especially with the light jets, light medium, I would say, Daredevil turning is a really good mod for them, just for the fact of the agility aspect of it. Now, of course, for the attack planes, possibly, maybe not. A4 definitely could benefit with this one because its turning rate is freaking crazy already for the aircraft that it is. Any kind of other jets like the Hellcat, or not Hellcat. I don't know why I always say Hellcat on that one. Tomcat, the F-14 Tomcat, ADV. I mean, not the ADV. Dang it. The F-111 Aardvark, the J-20, the MiG-31. Just like those, their agility isn't that great already anyway. So with those, I would suggest something other than that. Um, Let me know in the comments what y'all would do for those aircrafts, or if you already have mods on them. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you got, what you're running with. That way, one, it'll give me an idea whenever I get to that point with those jets, and lets other people know, so that way we can all help each other out. But this is what I have for mine right now: is Daredevil turning, and then for this one, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do the faster flares or disruptive flares. It'll be one of these. I'm not quite sure yet. It might be the faster flares. I don't know. It gives me some time to think about it when I go through it. But let's take a look at the hit points: 203, top speed 838, acceleration is at 164 feet a second, turn rate is 34, ideal turning speed is 357. The reason why they always put this is that way you know what your speed is. So if you can, I don't ever pay attention to my speed. Um, but if you're able to look and pay attention to it, this is the ideal speed to get to that 34 degrees a second. Any faster than that, of course, that's gonna grow, or not grow. I'm sorry. This will be less, so your turning radius won't be as sharp. But this is what they think, or they say they have as the ideal turning speed to get that 34 degrees a second. Afterburn fuel, 13 seconds, not too bad. It does come with 2 missiles, short range infrared. Sorry, range on those 2.5 kilometers. Damage is 148. Speed's pretty good on those. 2013. Turn rate is 15 degrees. Lock angle 7 degrees. Lock times 1.3. I always think like the lock times, they say it's 1.3, but in game it always feels a little bit longer than what it should than the 1.3. The cannons are pretty good on it. Damage is 445 damage per second. Ideal range 0.8. Vertical 1.1. Spin up time, I'm not sure what spin up time is. If anybody knows, let me know. The spread is very low. Overheat time is 4.10 second. Ammo, of course, is infinite. Armor piercing, no armor piercing. And then it does have 2 medium range manual missiles. Range of those 7.5. Damage 176. Speed, once again, is very good. 2,908. 15 degrees a second. 7 degrees. Lock angle. Lock time on these are much quicker than the other ones, than the infrared, at 0.8 seconds. So, and remember, this is at level 17 that I currently have it at right now. So, of course, these are going to vary from level to level. So keep that in mind, please. I don't want y'all to have this jet at level 5, but like, whoa, that's not the same specs. Of course it's not, because I got mine at a level 17. So just keep that in mind. The difficulty level on this one, because it is a light fighter, is 3 stars. This was one of my favorites at the start, but of course, as the game progressed, I started to find more of what actually suited me. It does come with 4 flares. The traits is the delta wing, of course, so increased turn rate, while braking by plus 20. And then, of course, the cruising altitude increased speed while between 4,921 feet and 9,843 feet in altitude. It's very seldom that I'm actually flying within those range in this jet. So it's kind of difficult for me to take advantage of that trait. But that's regardless. So let's go ahead and we have priority target now. I thought this game mode ended. Oh no, it's ending today. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'll talk about priority target a little bit also. It's at Stone Forest. This isn't my ideal plane that I would want to fly in this one, but it does have the booster, so that does help out with getting you in and out of the priority target. So let's take a look and see how it plays. All right, so let's take a look and see who's on the team. See that luck. We have Trap House 2 on this one. Okay, let's see. We got Foo Fighters, American Pride, Legion of Boom. Excuse me. So these are all under 20. That one is at 20. Okay, so we're pretty equal. 2 F-111s and F-14. I would definitely say it's not an ideal jet, the F-111 or F-14, at least that many. Let me know what your loadout is with those jets. Or for this gameplay, I mean. I definitely would say that's one thing that what are you doing? Okay, so with priority target, one thing you don't want to do is fly into enemy territory when you're the priority target. You want to get out of there as quick as possible, because that is ridiculous. So you definitely don't want to be in harm's way, giving them the ability to potentially get it on their side. Okay, so now it's spawned back in the middle. We got 111. I'm trying to get a resupply. I only have one boost left. But yeah, if you're the priority, you definitely do not want to you definitely don't want to be the one out there. Okay, beautiful. So you want to grab it and try to come as far away. Crap, my mouse is losing connection. Try to get it as far away from the center. There we go. So now I got both of them, but unfortunately I don't have any more boosts. And I don't have any long range. The 111 is gonna get it. Hopefully that F4 can knock him out. Knock him out, F4. There you go. Get him. Got him. Oh, my mouse. What is going on? Oh, crap. Why is what was going on with my mouse? One thing that I think is so funny is that it starts off, or like whenever you get shot, like if you're the priority target, and then let me see if I can get this thing, my mouse to work correctly. There we go. When you're the priority target, you get shot down, the enemy picks you up, and it goes all the way up to 48 points that they can get. I find that ridiculous. See, it was already in the center. Because it gives them almost 50 points, to be honest with you. All right, there we go. Come on back this way, baby. All right. So he's safe. 14 seconds. So that's another thing to keep in consideration is watch the time. Because then the thing is going to spawn. Where's it at? Go. Hit down low. Get as far away from them as possible. There we go. Yeah, you definitely don't want to fly on when you're the priority. You don't want to fly to enemy side because one, it gives them the ability to, especially if they're respawning, gives them the ability to shoot you down much quicker, grab the priority target, and haul ass back to their spawn where they're going to have more help as opposed to when you grab it, run to your spawn. I've seen so many people that have grabbed it and just flown straight into enemy territory. That is the dumbest thing that you can do. And then also when you're not the priority target, help with providing cover if your team has it. So that way what that does, it gives your team the points that you need to win. I actually do enjoy this game mode that they have. I hope this is one that they do implement and keep it. I think it is fun. I've heard a lot of people that have enjoyed it. There's a few people that I've heard that said that they don't really care for it, and that's perfectly fine. Not everybody's gonna like it, but me personally, I like it. It adds a different function to it, adds a different little flavor to it. Even with the gripping, you can still use the disguise, but once when you become that priority target, that goes away. So you cannot use your disguise if you're the priority target. So keep that in mind. So the 111s and the F-14, I've seen similar layouts work with full squads where they had 3 of the I forgot what aircraft that is. Been gone for so long. What are those, interceptors? I think they're interceptors. Well, either way, they had like a 111 and 2 F-14s, or maybe it was a two 111s and F-14, something like that. But it was a full squadron, so you know that they were on comms, and then they had a light jet fighter, which I think was the MiG-21, and then they had a F-1, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, they did a very good job. It was very good with that one. Of course, the interceptors were providing cover, and the other 2 were the ones that were really going after the priority target. But yeah, so let me know what you think about the priority target. Once again, this is the Hangar level 3 jet that you can go for. Hangar level 4 actually comes with 2 different jets. So I'll see about having to get them in, which actually, no. One of the jets I do not have, actually, for Hangar 4. Those 2 jets, you'll have to see in the next video. See what jets they are, and which ones I do have, which ones I don't. But, yeah. So, excuse me. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. Like I said, I'm planning on probably doing a live stream this Thursday. I'm not sure when I'm going to be releasing this video. I might release it on Wednesday. I'm recording it on Tuesday on the 10th of February. But February 12th, I'll probably do my first live stream after the surgery. Since I've been back home and getting healthy, it will be at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time US. I hope to see everybody there. And until next time, peace.